Hello there, this is Schwermetallisch, and I'm sitting here with Lars Eng of the band Lightbringer of Sweden. Hi, Lars.
Yeah, hello.
Uh, yeah, up first, why is the band called the Lightbringer of Sweden?
Oh, that's a tricky one. No, but the band started off as Lightbringer, and after we released the first single, Skeletor, somebody was noticed me that there was a band in Canada called the Lightbringer, and they played kinda similar music. So then I added the of Sweden just to, yeah.
So yeah, just to differentiate and not get into trouble legally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's clever.
I tried to reach them, but I never heard from them. So
So
yeah, I
yeah,
changed the name.
Lightbringer is the first thing you think about is Lucifer, of course.
Yes,
Uh,
that's the
Lucifer
main
Morningstar.
character. Yeah. Okay, officer.
And you did the artworks. Is that correct?
I do part of the artwork. Isabel is a girl called Isabel who is making the main graphics, and I work around it and make the logos, the text, and maybe add some lightning and color somewhere. So it's a collaboration, but she's doing all
Okay,
part of
so
it.
you have someone who's doing the yeah normal physical handiwork like
Yeah.
the drawings,
Yes, and she's amazing. She's a pure talent. I really
and you are
love
the special
her.
effects guy.
Yeah.
That's cool because I'm drawing stuff myself, and for the life of me, I'm not able to do anything fancy on the Photoshop or stuff like that. It's a pain in the ass.
Yes, I have some troubles. I to make some really good original artwork, but I can say I'm pretty good at editing picture and make stuff put together.
That's pretty cool. I'm
Yeah.
not able to do that at all. Um, so you guys formed the band The Lightbringer of Sweden in 2017,
Yeah.
and I just read that there's a new album coming out, The New World Order, on the 18th. So in 4 days,
All right.
guys.
Yes.
And yeah, how did that work out in the times of yeah this fucking pandemic?
For us, it was no different because the first album, Rise of the Beast, we all recorded at our home studios or at their own professional studios. So we just have a big Dropbox where we share everything, and you can go in and grab your part and do it, then leave it in other.
That is
So
it's always the same question I'm asking every person since the pandemic started. But it's very interesting that almost everyone has completely different answers to this. Some people said it was absolute catastrophe to record, and they could not rehearse and stuff like that. And one guy even had to hide in the trunk of a car in order to get to the rehearsal room and hide there for a week
yeah,
because they wouldn't let him in and out of the buildings because of the lockdowns. And it's always nice to hear. It didn't make a difference. It was easy, or it's our modus operandi, anyways. So that's pretty good.
yeah, but for me as a person, I really appreciate this pandemic in a sort of way because it had given me time to, how to say it, be a part of, be away from people I could take the time and really focus on what I need to do without distractions and stuff like that.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's like I I realized during the pandemic that I'm not too fond of people anyways.
Well, then we are the same.
Yeah, it's like
No, but I like being social and I like being out, meeting new people. But when I want to be alone, I really want to be alone.
yeah, I get that.
And that
Um,
the pandemic has been good to me in that way.
um, I missed the gigs. The gigs were yeah, the
Yeah.
thing I really missed the most. And I was really afraid that bands might break up and venues might close down and stuff like that. It happened to some extent, but in Germany, not with venues that I visited. So, okay, it was not too hard for me. But yeah, financially, this is yeah, complicated. So, yeah, the Lightbringer of Sweden, power metal. Why power metal?
I have been always listened to that kind of music, but I think a game changer for me was when I heard the Savage Poetry by Edguy in some way. I think it was in the beginning of Napster. So without Napster, there would there maybe wouldn't be any Lightbringer of Sweden because through Napster I was introduced to Edguy, a friend, and I was totally blown away. And then, yeah, I I get stuck in the
So you are a Toei Summit fanboy.
yeah, but don't mention it to him.
That's okay. I really appreciate in Avatasia the AOR elements. It's cheesy music, but it's well produced, and he's got a great feeling for melodies. So yeah, you can't really escape this stuff.
Yeah, that is actually biggest thing I like about his songwriting is the melodies and the feeling and depth in the text and stuff like that. You can't put a finger on what is good because everything is so well produced, written, and it's just amazing. I'm truly impressed about.
And what are the other bands that mainly influenced the sound of Lightbringer of Sweden?
I would say Accept for sure. Big. And Accept is mainly the thing that they make the sound of the Lightbringer because I really like the thing that Avantasia do with symphonics and the keyboards and stuff, but I think there is a height in what you can do with it. There is nothing. You get a specific sound out when you're using synths and symphonics and stuff like that, and I really wanted a raw sound, just like Accept. So, and Iron Maiden, of course, and so I looked at those bands and how can I write music to get that raw sound without any digital stuff added to it. So
Is that the way that you guys produce and mix the music? Is it more on a analog level, or do you use Pro Tools and
I'm
stuff like that?
totally digital like that, but I like the feeling of an analog sound, and I don't want, and I also want everything to work live, not. I don't want backing tracks and symphonics on a tape backstage because I want what you hear is what you get.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
It's it's like it doesn't really work if you can't reproduce the stuff in a live setting.
Yeah.
People won't buy the next record if they see you on tour and realize that nothing sounds like on the records. I think that would cost a few fans.
I think so too.
Yeah, that's a problem with bands like I think Tenacious D.
Yeah.
I often heard that they are really not a good live band. Some people even mention Slayer, but I don't know about that because I never had the chance to see Slayer live, which sucks.
Yeah, that is one of the bucket list bands I wanted to see but never got the chance to see.
So the lyrics of the band itself, is Skeletor really? I have to check this. Is it really about the Skeletor of the He-Man?
No, it's not.
Ah, why?
Or should I say maybe? Just to... No, it's just a fiction. It's a guy who's gathering souls in the story I first wrote in 2017. He's left hand is...
I'm really a big fan of the He-Man franchise. So I always thought it would be great to have a band do a conceptual album about Masters of the Universe. Because it's so fucking cheesy. And if you manage to do this without being too cheesy, that could really work.
Yeah.
So if you could just dream up a situation, a live setting situation, and say with which bands you would like to go on tour, what would these bands be?
Ooh, that's a tricky question, but I kind of want to go with a band in the same size as us, so we can do a co-headline or something.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I know what you mean. It would make no sense to do with a band like Blind Guardian if they are like twice as big or 3 times as big, and the fans. Normally, you do if you co-headline something, you have this kind of co-promotion.
Yeah, I really want to go with maybe if we can see that fans of Lightbringer of Sweden maybe like another band like Saint Demon we are looking for a US tour with now. So if we have the same fan base, I think it's more fun to go on tour with if we have the same audience.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but if everybody who's listening on Iron Maiden listen to Lightbringer of Sweden, I wouldn't say no, but I don't
you would be crazy if you would say no to that.
Yeah, I know, but no, I have not given it so much thought.
Yeah, this is just like winning the lottery.
Yeah, I haven't given it a thought. It's been a pandemic for 3 years soon, and so haven't been up for any gigs for until now. Then.
Yeah, that makes sense. Aside from playing in a metal band and obviously, having a taste in fantasy tales, what is your favorite kind of escapism?
Oh, documentaries.
Oh, what about?
Everything ancient. I really like the pyramids. I can go on for hours and hours just watching how they think they carved the stone 100,000 years ago. And yeah, it sounds very so bad. I also like mysteries, like werewolves, Bigfoot, stuff like that. That you can't say it's a hoax, but you can't even say it's real.
Yeah,
I like the mystery about stuff.
yeah, I get that. I'm really a big fan of fantasy and horror movies, so I totally get that. What's your favorite movie?
Let's say Dumb and Dumber.
So you're into comedy movies.
Yeah, easy to.
I have to admit I did not manage to see the sequel to that one.
Okay, the follow-up movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, don't see it.
I just saw a short clip where they meet up again, and he's visiting Lloyd in the mental facility,
Yeah,
and he's telling him that he can't visit him any longer because it's breaking his heart, and he's on his way to leave like forever, and Lloyd is just like, "Ah, get here!" And I think that was pretty funny, and I think if
yeah,
there's just two jokes like that in the movie, I might want to see it.
yeah, and it's the only one that is good.
But I love Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
He's
me
fucking
too.
amazing.
Yeah, me too.
That is really a fucking amazing dude. If you like stuff like that, and I bet you know Airheads.
Yeah. Oh, Adam Sandler.
I saw that I think a dozen times with my best friend at that time.
Yeah.
Because we were young metalheads, and of course, aside from playing Super Nintendo, we were watching movies on Sky
Yeah.
at that time, where there were no streaming services. It was like, yeah, you really had to purchase it like cable TV.
What was the album called? Or was it The Lone Rangers?
Yeah, the
Lone
Lone
Ranger. It was the wrong.
that's the plural to lone.
Yeah.
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 That
And
is
movie as well.
that is a fantastic movie. Uh,
But I'm really into series. I really like funny series. I think. Have you seen the Netflix series Northman?
I just knew that you would say Northman. I just knew it.
It's the best thing besides Yellowstone that happened to modern streaming.
Yellowstone is not on Netflix, I guess, and not in Germany at least. I think it's on HBO Max or stuff like that.
Yeah, Sky shown.
And yeah, I'm really a sucker for well-made Western stuff.
Yeah, so
I should try to find this somewhere. And if you don't know it, you should definitely should check out Justified.
okay.
That's just lovely. Timothy Oliphant is playing a ranger, and it's a modern Western tale. If you want to.
I just write it down so I can.
So okay, last question.
Yep.
Yeah, we had horror movies, we had comedy, and stuff like that. So just for the audience, because I know some people like to read. What's your favorite book or your favorite series of books?
It's from a Swedish writer, Dag Örnlund. It's about a guy called Kristoffer Silverbjälke. I don't know the English translation, but an almost ordinary man. Maybe it's the title. It's about finance guy who has been sleeping with all the girls that he can. He have all the money on the bank. He had all the cars, and they are bored. Why? And they start to compete in crime.
Okay, so you like thrillers and crime stuff too.
Yeah.
It never gets boring, I think. I really appreciate thrillers and crime novels and TV shows from Sweden. Wallander, Young Wallander on Netflix is a good one.
No, I don't think. I don't like that. He become arrogant as a young Wallander.
Yeah, he's different.
Yeah, I think it's the same rock bottom like making young MacGyver.
Or
It's
Young
like
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it's like making a child book out of the Bible or something like that. You shouldn't do it.
Bible Junior. That would be nice. No murder, no I don't know, judgment of God,
Yeah,
no plagues. That would be nice for change.
yeah. Just
So,
throwing sand at each other, and that is my stick.
no stoning, just like
Yeah,
pushing around maybe,
yeah.
giving names. That would be nice for change.
The angry Father God. Yeah. Stop doing that. Stop hitting your brother.
Yeah, I really think maybe the next generation needs something like that, a watered down version of the Bible, so you can tell your kids in kindergarten and school the stuff that's or the meaning of the things that are a part of the Bible without scaring them into oblivion. Lars, yeah, thank you very much for your time. That was very interesting. And people, Rise of the Beast. No, Rise of the Beast was the first one. The New World Order. Yeah, coming out in 4 days on the 18th of January.
Yep.
Next one, new one, and to all the bookers who might or might never see this video, yeah, the guys want to play.
Yeah.
Let them play. Thanks a lot, and yeah, have a very nice weekend. And of course, release day. Wish you the best for the release day. May all the people of the world buy this record.
Yeah, I hope so.
8 billion sales would be nice, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, that's it for today. Bye bye.